Merry Christmas. Good morning. I hope you're having a great day. We're done. We did Flossmas and you joined me along for the ride. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. Let's do a quick recap of what I did yesterday. And this first one is the Weaver's Tapestry Band Sampler. This is by Magical Quilts, and you can find that at, I'll put the link down below. And I didn't take a before picture, but I needed to finish this band, and then I did all of him, the salt wick, that one was done, and I just have to do his legs, and then that band will be done. I was so close, and I thought, I can do this. And I decided, nope, I needed sleep. So that was what I spun. I'm actually kind of glad to be done with the spinner. That was fun, but now I want to pick what I want to do and spend some extra time on some pieces instead of changing. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I don't think I could do that year round, but I'll definitely hold on to that spinner for the future and maybe incorporate it in some ways. And finally, we have the last piece of the band set, or of the advent calendar. So I told you I was playing around with several animals. The first was a tree frog, because one of the things that my grandchildren love to do is to go out in the summer and, not tree frogs, grass frogs, and they're about an inch big. They get hundreds of them on their property, and they love to play with them. And I kind of charted a frog, and then I looked at it and thought, yeah, I'm making a 1-inch grass frog the same size as an elephant on this calendar. I thought, okay, that doesn't work. I tried a hippo because they do love hippos, and I even have a postcard that I've incorporated into a piece of art that they brought back to me from a trip because they love hippos so much. But I just couldn't quite get it where I felt that it was right. And eventually I decided I was going for her favorite animal. And her favorite animal is a flamingo. So I will show you, then I'll talk you through it. And there it is. So she has a ton of flamingos, and they have Christmas hats, or they have a wreath around their neck. And I thought, I want to do something different. And so I thought, I could have her holding a wreath. And I thought, no. And I thought, well, I could do a package. You know, a lot of these animals are carrying or holding little packages. And I thought I could put it at her feet. And I thought, wait a minute, the feet, if the ground would be sand, what about a Christmas sand pail? So I thought about putting a sand pail here, and then I thought about her carrying it like it was a present. And then I thought, I need to personalize this. And the minute I hit the word personalize, I knew I wanted to do a streamer that would have her name. So I rarely show my grandchildren. It's not showing up on camera. It looks a lot more better in person, but it spells out Olivia. And so that way, even though I've used, oh, I didn't tell you that. When I did this, I decided I was only going to use colors that were in other places of the design. So this pink on her body is in the cheeks of all of the animals. The green is in various places. The black and cream, of course, are in other places. But finally, this pink right here, this dark pink for her wing, her legs, and then I had to use it in her name, was not in the design because the other two pinks were so pale that I couldn't get them to work. I tried using red. My original plan was to use red and green for her letters of her name. And the red overpowered the green. And I tried every red that was in the design, and I finally gave up and decided I was going with the darker pink. So let me open this up and show you the entire piece. Now that it's done, I'll put this on a board so that I can keep this steady. And you tell me what you think of the flamingo with the rest of the animals. I know it looks a little different because the pink is so, even though the pink is used in other places, it's not used in large amounts. But I think the fact that I've put her name on it will make this work and make her like it. So let me bring that back. There it is. I'll bring it in closer so you can see. There's the top two rows, the next 2 rows, and the bottom 2 rows. So that was it. I'm glad this is done. Very glad this is done. This is not quite my stitching style, but it was fun while it lasted. And finally, you know, I can't leave without giving you a movie recommendation. So I probably should have given you the mean one today, but let's do this one. Let's do Red Snow. This is a vampire novelist. She's a vampire romance novelist. Must defend herself now against real-life vampires during Christmas at Lake Tahoe. You can find this on Vudu, Prime, and Apple TV. Later today, once everyone has gone home and our Christmas is done, and I have a chance to sit down, I'll go in and in the description box, I'll put a list of every title of the movies that I shared with you. If at that point, you know, if you would like to go back and get that for later and have that list, you can do it there. But that will go up later today. In the meantime, enjoy your family, enjoy Christmas. Don't get worn out. And if you or your family are traveling, please be safe. Thank you for joining me on this journey of Flossmas, and I will see you at the end of the month. Bye.